a brutal freaking killer that don't give a shit about nobody but yourself.
I didn't put my hands on him at all.
This is 30-year-old Sierra Stutton, a spineless who fled to another state after taking the life of her boyfriend as he slept peacefully in their bed.
You want life in prison? That's where you're headed, girl.
Well, then I guess I'm done talking.
We got you on video. Find some shit that was used in this.
What Sierra doesn't know is that she was captured on surveillance cameras, buying the weapon she used in carrying out the atrocious act. As the detectives try everything in their powers to squeeze a confession out of Sierra and get to the bottom of what happened, they begin to realize that the woman before them is more diabolical than she appears to be.
Can't even shed a tear. You know this guy. He's brutally
I don't have any more emotion to give to anyone. I don't. I'm completely drained.
On August 18, 2017, 30-year-old Sierra Stutton contacted the police to file a missing persons report for her boyfriend, 32-year-old Stephen Coleman, who was last seen around 11 p.m. on August 16th. Friends and family made several efforts to reach Stephen on the phone, but to no avail. Days later, on August 22nd, a tractor operator pushing garbage at the Baytown landfill discovered a human torso among the dirt pile and immediately alerted his supervisor, who then drew the attention of the police to the gruesome discovery. The torso was later identified as those of a male, matching Stephen's exact description. Stephen was a father, a son, and a talented rapper who was building his independent record label, Powerline Entertainment, from the ground up. As investigators worked to determine whether the remains belonged to Stephen, Sierra skipped town and went to Louisiana. Sierra's suspicious behavior during the period, along with several other incriminating pieces of evidence, quickly made her the primary suspect in the case. With assistance from agencies in Louisiana, Sierra was extradited back to Texas, where they will hit her with incriminating surveillance footage that she never saw coming.
What we're here for is to talk to you about Stephen and what happened with him. Okay? We know you, while you were in Baytown, you filed a missing person report on him. Okay? So what we need you to do is to go back and I need you to tell me exactly what happened between you and Stephen, or what happened when he left, or whatever. Okay? But I need you to understand, you need to be honest. Because this is your time to be honest. Okay? If you're not honest, then you're not going to have another shot. You're not going to have another chance. Right here, right now, this is what we're here for, is to hear your side as to what happened. And this is your time to do it. Okay? Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay. So, tell us what happened.
It's pretty much the same thing as in the police report that I did.
Okay, which was?
He was looking for his daughter currently for like past couple weeks or whatever. He was looking for her for that day. He left the house around like 11 after he was riding around looking for her, and he didn't come back home. I called him all night. I called his job the next day and the following day. I called a couple of his friends. I called his mom trying to look for him, but he didn't answer. And he left around like 11.
Do you seriously believe we're going to believe that?
I would hope so.
No. Okay. We've been working on this case since you filed that report. Okay. You up and disappeared. Even after you told me you were coming to the station to talk to me.
Yeah.
And then you refused to come in. You didn't even bother returning any of my phone calls.
Because his friends were pretty much threatening me, and I was scared. So I was trying to.
But was I threatening you?
You were not.
No. But okay. The ones that were, then you should have came and talked to me and told me this is what was going on. You know, but you didn't. Okay. So you took off. Whereas then you leave us working on this case, trying to figure out what happened. Okay? So we know something happened in that apartment. Okay? We know. This is not our first time that we've done this. This is not our first time we've worked these cases. Okay? We've been through the apartment. So we know something happened in that apartment. This what you're talking to us about, that he left looking for his daughter? No. Okay? Like I told you before, this is your time to be honest and to tell the truth. Okay, we're not going to sit here and hours while you keep giving us the same story over and over and over as to what happened, because I'm going to tell you right now, the questions we're asking you, we already know what happened. We're wanting to see if you're going to be honest about it. Okay? You can sit there and try to tell us that he left on his own. We know better than that. We wouldn't be here right now if we already knew what happened in that apartment. You wouldn't be here right now if we didn't know what happened in that apartment.
Detectives had initially scheduled a follow-up meeting with Sierra regarding the missing persons report she had filed for Stephen earlier that month. However, she failed to show up and stopped responding to phone calls. At that point, detectives began to worry about her disappearance, and it wasn't until they received an anonymous tip that she had fled and was residing in a suburb of New Orleans that they understood the true nature of the case they were dealing with.
There's enough evidence to charge you. That's why you're here. We've been at this for almost a month. Well, minus 1 week because of the hurricane, so.
And is this because I was the last person to see him and file the missing
That's
persons
not the only
report?
reason. It's a lot of more evidence what you think, okay? Like she said, this is your time. I could tell her I was looking at you. This is burning you up inside. You haven't been able to sleep or nothing like that. Okay, so this is your time right now. No one else is going to help you out. We could do whatever we can to make things better for you, but it's not going to go away. You're the only ones going to make this go away by talking to us. That's the only thing. I mean, you're here now.
I don't know what y'all want me to say.
Would you tell the truth? What happened?
And I told you already what happened.
No. And you can look there like you're looking right through me. I don't care. But I know you're lying. The same blanket look that we've gotten from quite a few people out here, and we saw right through it, we knew they were lying, we got the truth. So you want to sit there and continue with your lie, that's fine. We can pack up and go, and you can sit there until Harris County comes get you, go before the judge and go with your business about the court, and then prove your innocence.
I mean, I don't have anything else to say to you guys.
We're just trying to understand. I mean, we will never know, you know, did he assault you? Was there an argument? Did y'all fight? Did you defend yourself? Something. Give us something, because otherwise we're just going by our evidence and that's it. And by what these other people's statements they gave us. And that's it. You're going to be done. So we're here for you. We don't have to talk to you if you don't want to, because you're charged. We don't care. But we're here for you to say, you know what? This is what happened that night. That's why we want to know. What the hell were you thinking? What happened? That's it. You know, she told you we did a search warrant at your apartment. You can clean it all day if you want. Try to spick and span that place. But you know what? There's special things that we use as investigators that bring out evidence for us. Okay? So we know something happened inside that apartment. We're here for you to tell us. That's it.
I understand that.
If Sierra truly understands the gravity of this situation, she would have already broken into a cold sweat by now, because while she was hiding away in Louisiana, detectives searched the apartment and found blood traces in the bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen areas, findings indicating that something sinister had taken place. And if sinister cases like this are your jam, then consider subscribing so we can keep bringing you more.
We know that he wasn't the most faithful person.
I can't say anything, because if I say anything, they're gonna come back and try to hurt my
Who's
daughter.
they?
I can't.
Who's they?
Like, I don't know.
We can't help you if you don't talk to us and let us know.
I
Otherwise, you know what? They're out there in the free world, and you're going to be stuck here. Where's your daughter?
like, I'm stuck either way it goes, because I can't tell you who, because I don't know.
You don't know what.
I don't know who they were.
So how do you know what happened that you can't tell us about?
Because if I say anything, they said, if I said anything, that they were going to come back and hurt me or my child. That's why I left, in fear.
So forget about your life. Now you're going to be going to prison for the rest of your life. So it
And your
doesn't matter.
daughter grows up without a mother.
Child protective services picks up your kid.
Possibly give her back to her dad, or give her to her dad, who's got multiple kids already, and she'll be off in a corner. Because you won't have a say-so where she goes. The person that's going to have a say-so where she goes is going to be her dad. And what decision do you think he's going to make?
So you're saying my mom, I don't have to say so in where she goes with being with
No,
my
because the
mom?
one that's free is her biological father. So he's the one that's going to have more rights than you.
Let's start with that first. One thing you gotta keep in mind also, okay, the media is eager to do a story on this already. They've been questioning us forever, and now you're charged. So by noon in Houston and over in Louisiana, they're gonna know that you're charged. So do you wanna paint a picture that you're a brutal murderer, or do you wanna tell us, hey, this is what happened? Okay, if we could tell them, you know what, it's not like the way I think. He did this, he did that, whatever to her. She blew up, she made a mistake. That's what you need to, that's why we're here. Because otherwise, they're going to paint a picture of brutal killer. You're a brutal freaking killer that don't got nobody but yourself. That's all I need.
But I didn't do him anything.
No, you know something.
I really didn't do him anything.
This ain't our first time Sarah's in this, okay?
I completely know
Again,
that.
we both told you, there's enough evidence to charge you. You're charged already. We're not lying about that. You're charged. You're here for a reason.
Yes, I'm gonna be charged no matter what, because I can't give you the names of the people that were there or nothing, because I don't know.
Well, then
Yeah,
you
I
can
understand.
tell us what happened. But we're not gonna sit here and let you lie to us, and then you think that you're filling us up full of it, and we'll believe in every word of it, because I wanna tell you, that's not what's gonna happen. Okay? This man had a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I know.
He had a 7-year-old daughter. Now she will grow up without a father. I don't care what kind of man he was. She deserved to be able to know her father, to grow up with her father,
I agree.
to have her father there to dance with her at her wedding. She deserved that.
I agree.
And now she doesn't have it. And is that fair? No.
I agree.
So then that's why you need to tell us what happened.
Now that Sierra is gradually catching on to the fact that the detectives have proof of violence inside the apartment, she attempts to offer them an even more ridiculous version of events.
Our sliding door stays unlocked because it doesn't lock. And 2 people came into the house, but it was men came into the house, and they were disguised. And when you walk through the sliding door, it's our bedroom. And I was in the living room playing her game, and they told me to go into the bathroom and shut the door. And him and the people were arguing or whatever, and I heard a gunshot, and they told me to leave the house or I was going to end up getting hurt as well, and to make up something basically to say that they weren't there. And basically I did what I was told because I was scared. I didn't know what else to do. I was in fear for my life, and so basically I just did what they told me to do.
Which was what?
Basically make up something so it didn't get pointed on them. And they had my phone number and everything, and they said that they were watching the house to see if I did anything else that they told me not to do.
And what did you make up?
Basically what I just told you about him looking for his daughter.
So what did they do with him?
Honestly, they made me stay in the little bathroom area at her house, and said not to keep her to go back there. So I basically just did everything that they told me to do. I didn't know what else to do. I was scared.
So what did these 2 guys look like?
They had hats on and their faces was covered.
What about their body size, clothing?
They had on black t-shirts and jeans, and they were brown skin.
You're saying they were black males?
Honestly, I don't know if they were Hispanic or just lighter skin, black. They weren't dark skin. No, ma'am.
So what were you and Stephen doing before they came into the room?
We were sitting down talking because he was riding around looking for me that day, and he came back to the house and told me that he had went to Ellen's old house checking the mail and all that. So basically, we were just talking about what he did that day as far as looking for her.
And what time was it when they came in?
It was like around like a little after 10.
At night?
Yes, ma'am.
And they just walked in while y'all were sitting there?
Yeah, our sliding door doesn't lock, so they just walked through the back door.
Why would anybody do this to him?
Honestly, ma'am, I don't know what it was involved with. I don't know. He talks to a lot of people. You know, he does his rap. He occasionally sells like X pills and like Xanax pills. Nothing major. Nothing major at all. Like, he really hasn't been going out to the club like talking about a lot. He just recently got off of probation. You know, he started going out a little bit more after he got off probation, but nothing too serious.
So you don't even know what they did with them, but you know that they shot him, or that's what you're saying?
I mean, that's what I heard. You know, and basically they told me not to say anything or they were going to hurt my child as well. So I didn't know what to do. I was just thinking about her, and I didn't want her to get hurt. And that's one of the main reasons why I got scared, and I just pick up and left.
You didn't hear the gunshot?
She was playing her Xbox. It's a GTA game, and she always has her headphones on, playing like live. So honestly, she was unaware of any of it.
Unless Sierra's daughter was wearing a pair of heavy-duty electronic earmuffs, it's virtually impossible for a standard gaming headphone to prevent her from hearing a gunshot sound when she was in very close proximity to where it happened. And if Sierra thinks the detectives are as dumb as she is to believe any of it, she's sorely mistaken.
I can tell you right now, I don't believe it. We've got enough evidence to prove that didn't happen.
Did you accidentally summon
I
me?
don't really know what else to tell you.
The truth.
I am telling you the truth. I didn't want to tell
Where's
you.
Stephen's gun?
I didn't want to tell you that much.
Where's Stephen's gun?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You do know where it's at.
You think two guys are gonna come in and kill somebody and leave you and your daughter unharmed? No, that doesn't happen.
That's only happens in the movies. They don't do that anymore. They haven't done that for years. They're not going to leave a live witness and then, oh, I got your phone number. I'm going to be watching you. You better make up some excuse. No. You're watching too much TV.
What does the phone number matter? You dumped it no matter what when she was trying to get hold of you, so that's stupid. Okay?
No, I dumped it because I was getting threats on my phone and I was scared.
Well, you were probably getting a bunch of phone calls from people who were worried about it. That's it.
Well, of course I was getting phone calls from people
You
that was
know,
worried about
again,
them.
you waited 2 days to make a report, or both reports. It's stupid. You know, that just doesn't jive. Okay? We're not idiots, we're not dumb, okay? If there was not sufficient evidence, again, I'm going to explain to you, you wouldn't be here right now. There's sufficient evidence. You are charged. I'm going to keep telling you the same thing because you're going to keep changing the story around, and especially that story. You would have been dead. Your daughter would have been dead. I guarantee you. I worked a homicide years ago where it was the same type, like you said, but guess what? They shot and killed everybody in that house, and the kids.
They have nothing to gain. Nothing to... If their intention was go in there and kill Stephen, there's no reason why they wouldn't kill you. And because didn't nobody see them go in there. Didn't nobody hear them go in there.
Right.
So there's no reason for them to leave you and her alive. Why not pop both of y'all and out the door? Nobody knows better.
Mm-hmm.
So we already know that's a BS story. Come on, we've already told you we wouldn't be here if we didn't know more. We wouldn't be here if we didn't know what happened in that apartment. What you did with Stephen, what you did to him. We would not be here if we did not know that. You wouldn't be sitting there with the charge on you because we just don't charge it to anybody. We have to build that case, and we got the case. But this is your time to tell us.
I didn't do anything to him.
So here's the deal, look, when everything's all said and done, when this goes to trial and all that, you know, the jury, the judge, they're gonna read a report, they're gonna read all the reports and everything. They're gonna find out that you're not cooperating from the beginning, okay? It doesn't help you when you don't cooperate with police, it doesn't. If you cooperate, they're gonna be more lenient towards you because you're a kid and all that. But when we tell them, look, she was a cooperator, she told us all X amount of stories, she made up a story about a missing person and all this, it's gonna be bad for you. Bad, I'm talking about bad, I'm talking about life in prison. Do you want life in prison? That's where you're headed, girl. You gotta feel, you know what, once you tell us the truth, you're gonna feel better inside. I can tell it's eating you up. You got to flee to Texas, come back over here, and over here you probably don't feel safe either. You're just waiting to see when is the police gonna come and get you. When is the police gonna come? You know what? That time came. Right now is your time to tell us what happened. And once you start telling us a little bit more the truth, we're gonna tell you stuff that we got. Okay? Like stores that you went to and stuff like that. You're on video. We can't tell you more than it's all on you. This is you. This is your time. She told you earlier, this is your time. This is your time. We got you on video. Find some that was used in this. I feel for you because I don't want to tell the media how brutally murdered this guy was and that the girlfriend did it like this and this. Give us something. Did he hurt you? We got fighting something.
2 days after Stephen was reported missing on August 20th, neighbors reportedly saw Sierra and 2 other men moving furniture out of the apartment. Although that alone doesn't raise suspicion, the blood traces found during the apartment search suggests that Sierra may have been trying to conceal evidence of the gruesomeness that had taken place that night.
So pretty much the reason why they let me go is because they made me do the certain things that they didn't have to do, which I guess implicated me in it, I guess you would say. And I agreed to do that just because I didn't want them to hurt me. So yes, 2 guys did come into the apartment. Yes, I did hear a gunshot, and the reason why they didn't hurt me is because they made me agree to do a couple of things. I didn't put my hands on him at all, but they told me to do some certain things that I had to do, and I did it because I didn't want them to hurt.
What things?
They, for instance, me making a police report, for instance, they made me go to the store and get a couple of things for them. And I did it because, like I said, I didn't want them.
What things?
They made me go to the store and get duct tape and some type of cutting thing.
What cutting thing?
Some type of saw. I don't know the name of it.
What did it look like? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What did the saw look like? You bought it, what did it look like?
I didn't take it out the box, sir, but
They had to tell you what to buy. And you bought it. So you know what it was that you bought.
yeah, but I don't know exactly what they look like.
Well, then what was the name of it? Sarah, you need to be honest and tell us, because you're giving us a little bit.
I'm trying to think of the name of it for you right now, man. I don't know the name brand of it, but it was either a metal or a wood saw. I don't know the name of it. I really don't.
What kind? I mean, describe it.
Like I said, I didn't take it out the box. It was in a white box.
No, but you saw it.
You grabbed it, you pursed it, you saw it, so what did it look like? What type was it?
What do you mean by type?
What kind? I mean, there's a bunch of different types of saw.
I just told you either a wood or a metal.
Okay, describe that.
I'm guessing a handheld saw. Like I said, I didn't take it out the box or do anything like that. I just did what I was told.
Where did you buy it at?
Walmart.
When did you buy the stall?
Thursday, I believe.
Did you buy it by itself or with other things?
Believe by itself. Believe by itself.
So how many times did you go to Walmart?
Twice.
So they let you go away from the apartment.
They were with me.
What if I told you that's not true either?
They didn't go into the store with me, but they were with me as well.
We're gonna tell you something. Walmart has probably the best video of any store in Baytown. Parking lots, inside. So there's nobody with you, okay? We seen the video.
No, they were with me. They weren't in the car with me, but they were with me, yes. Like I said, it doesn't matter what I say.
It matters. It matters what you say if you're telling the truth.
But I.
We know you went to
I
Walmart.
am telling the
We
truth.
know you bought the duct tape and that whatever the cutting instrument. We know you did that. But the idea about the two people, the two men, no. We know that part is not true.
But it is true.
No.
While in Louisiana, Sierra admitted to a few friends that she had shot Stephen in his sleep after a heated argument on the night of August 16th, and then chopped his body into pieces before disposing of his remains across several dump sites. Unfortunately for her, one of the people she entrusted with this horrid confession immediately notified law enforcement, which was the genesis of Sierra's downfall.
So it's pointless of what I'm going to say.
It's
if
not
you're
pointless
gonna-
if you tell the truth.
But I am.
But
though.
you're not telling us everything. You're telling us a little bit about a little bit, but you're not telling us the whole thing.
And blaming others. Like you had nothing to do with it.
I'm not intentionally blaming others. I'm telling the truth.
Intentionally and telling, yeah, you are. You're intentionally saying those two men come into the apartment.
Because it's true.
So, hold on. So they shoot your boyfriend. He's laying there, right? Where's he laying at? You saw him. Where was he laying at?
They have it on the floor.
The bedroom floor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the bedroom floor. You see him there. Now they're going to cut his ass up in pieces. So they tell you go buy this stuff. And supposedly they go with you. So you already know what the next day. So you already know they're fixing to cut him up. Right? You know this.
I didn't want to think that.
You know that.
Like I said, I was
Listen,
terrified.
you know they're fixing to chop him up. But yet you go along with them instead of getting your ass out of Dodge.
How could I?
Easy.
How could I?
You're inside the store.
if I
You need
had-
help.
I
Get
was
somebody to call the police.
Terrified.
Get somebody to call the police. You leave. Because these guys are not with you. Okay? So that, forget about that.
That's
Okay?
easier said
We
than
have
done.
video of you and only you. That's it. So at any moment you could just left. So forget about that part. So now start telling us a little bit more of the truth. You're telling us two things. Shot, cutting instruments, we know that, okay? But don't lie no more.
I'm not lying, and it's pointless for me to continue to talk to you if you're not going to believe what I'm saying.
You said they weren't in the car with you. Where were they? Because when you left out, there was no car behind you. There was no car around you or nothing. You were the only vehicle that left out of the parking lot. And like you said, those cameras at Walmart are one of the best that they have. Because we can follow you from the moment you enter the store, or enter the parking lot, enter the store, go throughout the store, which register you go to, when you leave the store, when you walk back to your vehicle, when you get in your vehicle, and when you leave, and we know which direction you went, which driveway you left out of. We can see inside your vehicle from their cameras.
Those cameras zoom in.
So when you left, there was nobody in your vehicle, and there was no cars following you. So they weren't with you in the vehicle, and they weren't following you. See what I'm saying when I'm telling you? We know. But you keep trying to say if there was this or this and it's not the truth. We know what part is not the truth. And it's not pointless to tell us what happened because we know when you're not telling the truth and when you're lying. I mean, when you're telling the truth and when you're lying. We know it. Okay? You just need to, if for anybody else in this whole world,
Yeah,
for anybody.
I just told you. I mean, I don't have anything else
Sarah,
to turn around.
we're here to help you, believe it or not. Okay, I gotta tell you, this goes a long ways for you and your daughter. Okay? Like she just said, if you don't care about yourself or anybody else, your daughter, you will never see her again if you continue this stupid stuff.
I mean, you already said basically I'm charged.
You are charged,
Okay,
because
so-
there's enough evidence.
All right,
We
so-
just want for you to tell us the truth. What happened?
I
Where
just
can we
told
go
y'all.
get him? Give us something. Where's he at? For we go, you know what, Miss Coleman, we found your son, or some parts of him, or whatever. But you're not giving us nothing. Okay? Deep down in your heart, you're ready to tell somebody something.
I
Okay?
can't tell you
Yes, you
anything that I
can.
don't know.
Yes, you can.
Sierra, what would you do if somebody was in your shoes for your brother's murder? Sitting right there, lying through their teeth about what happened with your brother. What would you do? How would you feel?
I mean, I'm not
Would
gonna-
you not want closure? Would you not want to know what happened to your brother? Not because it would, make them famous or whatever. You would want to know what happened to your brother at that very moment. Would you want that person sitting in that chair feeding officers full of crap? No.
Appealing to Sierra's emotions isn't leading the interrogation anywhere because she doesn't even have a conscience to begin with. No human with a conscience would move in with a grieving family, pretend to search for their missing loved one, all while knowing she had already scattered his remains in dumpsters across the neighborhood. That is hands down the worst form of evil since the serpent of the Garden of Eden.
What did they do to Stephen's body?
When I made it back from Walmart, he wasn't in the house anymore.
So you gave him the saw and he wasn't in the house anymore.
One person stayed at the house and the other one was in the car. Not my car, but I guess their car.
There's a lie right there.
Why?
Because you just said that they followed you at Walmart.
Yeah.
How can they follow you at Walmart? Y'all get home and Stephen's body is not in the apartment anymore.
One person followed me to Walmart and the other one stayed at my house.
Okay? But how could he have disposed of the body?
Ma'am, I can't answer that. I don't know. I can't answer that for you.
Because they're asking you for a saw for a reason.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay? So they're not going to just lay the body somewhere out and around, get the saw from you, and then go out in public and do it.
Ma'am, I don't know.
You're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself because right there you caught yourself in a lie and you realized it.
I didn't catch myself
Yeah.
in a lie.
Because they followed you, and now you said one stayed behind.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you said they followed me.
Yeah, that's just,
Now you're saying one stayed behind, and when you got home after handing the saw to the guy in the car, Stephen's no longer in the apartment. Where's he at?
I don't know.
Why would these guys risk sending you away, risk you calling the police, you getting away and everything? Why would they risk that when there's two guys? I'll stay with you and your daughter at home with the body. One guy will go buy the shit, or they already came prepared. If they're gonna kill somebody, they're prepared already, okay? So all that what you're saying is it's not jiving.
Well, then I guess I'm done talking because y'all not listening to anything that I'm saying.
We're listening, but just you don't even believe that. How would you believe that if you don't believe yourself?
I do believe myself.
You know what? I can't believe you could just sit there and show no remorse. You don't give a damn about this guy. You don't.
You don't even care the fact that they shot your boyfriend.
I
You
do
have
care.
no feeling. You're not showing any, like you're upset, sad, or nothing, that your boyfriend is dead. Shot right in front of you.
Ma'am,
Laid
I've
there
been-
on the floor, and you
Ma'am,
saw him bleeding, and he
I
was
have been going
dead.
through a lot these past couple weeks, so you
No,
can't
you
sit
haven't.
there and say that.
If I kill somebody, guess what? I'll be feeling the same damn way as you. I told you from the
I
beginning.
didn't touch him.
You look like you haven't slept. You look like you've been worried
Yeah,
about stuff.
of course I've been worried. Of course.
Worried about you getting caught. That's what you're worried about. Yes, you are. I can't believe we're gonna paint this picture of a freaking brutal ass murder like you. It's gonna be all over the news here in a little while. Your daughter may see it. Your friends and family gonna see that. That is bad, man. It's bad for you and your family and your daughter. This is not helping you at all. At all. Miss Sierra, listen, okay? It's over. I already told you this 3 times, 4 times. I'm gonna tell you in your face that you can understand what's going on. You're going to prison for the rest of your life. It's okay. You made a mistake. That mistake, you play it in your head over and over and over. But you gotta get it, it's over. You gotta talk about it. It's gonna kill you inside. Okay? You screwed up. We're here. Did he hit you? Did he beat you? Did you self-defense? What happened? Because you brutally murdered this guy. We want, listen, we're trying to look for him, man. Give us something. Tell us where to go.
I can't.
We want a piece of his body. If we're going to say, you know what, Mom? Guess what? It's okay. All right? You messed up. It's okay. Look at how you sit here. I can't believe how you're like tough. Let it go. It's over. Help us. Give us somewhere. Where can we go find him? At least his head or something. Give us something. Can you do that for us, for the family?
Sir, I would do. I loved
You could
him.
do
I
this.
moved all the way to Texas to
When you
meet
love, you
him
don't show
to
that.
start completely over.
You have not showed that you love this guy.
I have been stressing for the past couple of weeks, nonstop.
But we don't get that from you, that you love this guy. That's a bunch of bull. Yeah, you love him. You know what? You mad at cheat on you 20 times. You got pissed off and you blew up. You couldn't handle it no more. You got tired of him. Because he kept around, you know, on you. You probably told him, do it again, and watch yourself. Do it again, or I'm going to leave you. Or whatever you said to him. But that last moment that you found out that he ran behind your back, blew you in rage, and you did what you did. Is that right?
No.
I mean, what happened? Tell
I
us.
just told you what happened, and it doesn't matter.
But you love him.
I do.
You can't even shed a tear. You love this guy. He's brutally
No,
murdered now.
I can't shed a tear because I'm
Why?
crying non.
Because you don't care.
I mean, I'm not going to agree with you that I don't care. 'Cause it's not
Just
true.
give us something if we could go find him for the parents, man. For the
Or
mom.
his daughter.
His daughter at least. Help us.
I really wish I could, but I'm telling you, I can't.
How can you sit there? Okay? How can you sit there through all this crap we're talking to you about, knowing what happened, and just be like nothing? Nothing. You're not a dumb girl, man.
No, I'm
You're
not.
not a little 15-year-old stupid girl. You're intelligent, you're smart. He screwed up, you got pissed off. That's what I believe that happened.
I mean, I'm not going to say that because that didn't happen.
Okay, so what happened? Tell
I
us.
just told you what happened.
You
And
gotta convince me.
I don't
of
have
this.
nothing
You gotta
left
convince
inside
her?
me. I've been through so much these past couple of years. I don't have any more emotion to give to anyone. I don't. I'm completely drained.
Of course, she's drained. After all, she just hacked a man into pieces and went on an interstate game of hide and seek with law enforcement. The state of her hair alone tells you how much this little adventure of hers is taking a toll on her well-being.
You're sick with the same story about these 2 guys, unmade-believe guys. Now, there's 2 guys, I think they probably came after the fact. You called them saying, I need some help.
Yeah.
After you do what you did. That's where I see 2 guys come. Not before, not at Walmart, not ordering you to do this and all that.
Maybe the same 2 guys that was helping her move.
Good.
Helping me move. Nobody helped me move.
Those guys
Oh, yeah,
are
they
weekend before you got up and
The
left.
neighbors saw.
People buying my furniture.
No. People helping you move.
People buying my furniture. You're not going to believe that either. It's fine.
Okay.
It could be. I mean, you posted stuff on Facebook and all that about
Yeah.
selling furniture. Did they help you with the body or anything?
Sorry, I already answered that question for you.
What was it? Because I forget. I'm an old man enough. I'm sorry.
I didn't get any help because I did not touch him.
So, if we do find any kind of body part, which we probably found a part already, your DNA should not be nowhere around there because you can touch them. Right? feel for your daughter. You know, you don't show no remorse, I really don't feel for your daughter.
Okay.
What time of the day did you go to the store?
It was in the morning.
But they came in at 10 o'clock.
That night.
Right. So they sat with you 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
Pretty much threatening me.
For 8 hours. You didn't hear none of that.
And like in the living room playing her game. She's always on that tag on GTA.
So for 8 hours, these two guys verbally threatened you, didn't put their hands on you, didn't assault you, didn't hurt you, just threaten you. I'll call bullshit on that one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are we done? Because y'all aren't
It's up to
listening
you.
to anything.
We're listening, but it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. But let me ask you this, okay, so you come back with the duct tape, the saw, whatever else. What'd you do with the stuff?
I told you I gave it to him.
Okay, then what? But the body was gone, you said.
Yeah, when I went into the room.
So the
it was
duct tape that
gone.
we found in your apartment is not the same duct tape.
I don't think so. No.
Why? You know, we could prove that, right?
Where did you find it?
What was it, the kitchen area? Kitchen area. It's brand new. I mean, it's been used, but it's brand new. It's just been bought.
I hope that wasn't it. I mean, I can't answer that.
You
either.
hope? You just said you gave them the stuff and then you left.
I did give them the stuff.
Okay, well, the duct tape was inside.
Okay.
Is that the same duct tape you used?
I didn't use.
I'm sorry, that you bought?
I didn't use any duct tape.
The
sir.
duct tape you bought?
Like I said, I gave it to them.
So on that duct tape, would your DNA be on it?
No duct tape.
The one that he's telling you about in the kitchen that we found.
What do you mean by my DNA?
Have you used it
Touched
before?
it.
I mean, we've used duct tape in the house several times. Yeah.
Did y'all have some?
Honestly, I don't know. It's not something that I use every day.
You're saying, hold on, from the beginning you said what duct tape? I'll tell you which duct
Because
tape.
you just said duct
And then
tape
you
that
said
you
we
found
use
in the kitchen.
duct tape around the house.
Yeah,
But you're
we
saying
have.
what duct tape? What do you mean, what duct tape?
Because I didn't recall any duct tape being in the kitchen.
Well, you used it before.
Yeah,
So you should know there's duct tape.
we've used duct tape several times in the house.
That's gonna be the duct tape that you bought the day at Walmart. We're getting that analyzed because they could tell it's the same duct tape from Walmart. They could tell what store and all that.
Okay.
So that's another strike against you. You want to say strike, whatever, I don't know. So no matter what we tell you, whatever, you're going to stick with the same story. Because it is a story. And you're not going to care about your daughter or you, no one else. That's going to be basically it.
I do care about my child.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting here for almost an hour, I guess, now. And you know, again, I've been working homicides for a long time. I've had some cold-blooded murderers in front of me like you, and they show some kind of remorse. You don't show nothing. Nothing. Do you get any of that? I mean, nothing. And you tell me you love this guy? If I love somebody and they're dead, or I didn't do it, or somebody else did, I'll probably be bawling right now, crying. You don't. I feel for you.
Sierra's story has more holes than a fishing net, and the detectives have identified every single one of them so far. Now, when the male detective steps out, the female detective will try the woman-to-woman approach, hoping that will finally crack her open.
Tell us what happened with him. Tell us where he's at.
I can't answer that.
Yes, you
No, I
can.
can't.
You want to so bad. Look at you crying because you want to so bad.
No, it's because you don't believe anything I'm saying.
No, I believe you went to the store. I believe you bought the stuff. I believe you heard a gunshot. But I don't believe there was 2 men in there.
It was.
No.
It was.
For 8 hours, these 2 guys are in your apartment. Went to the restroom. They not once went to the restroom, demanded you to get them something to eat or drink because now they're holding you basically hostage. Sierra, come on.
You don't know.
Think about it.
You don't know my child. She stays on that game. Thank
But
God.
you don't think that she had to go to the restroom?
Ma'am, you don't know.
8
On that
hours?
damn game all
You know
night.
what? I know. I know, but they've got to go to the restroom. They got to get something to drink. And I know if they're threatening you, she heard something going in, so she's like, hey, mommy. Yes, she would. If she didn't,
She always stays out the room, like she knows not to go
but
into
you
the room.
know in your heart, Sierra, she heard something. You know it. Give her a chance to have a normal life,
I
Sierra.
was trying to give her a chance.
You're not doing it right now. You're not doing it right now.
You weren't there.
I know I wasn't there, but I know two
So
people
how are you
wasn't
gonna
there.
sit there and tell me no?
I know two
no,
people did not
no,
do this.
No.
They might have helped you. They may have helped you. Because I don't think your small stature, I don't think you could have done this by yourself.
I would never
No.
hurt him because of everything that I've been through.
We know, Sierra, we know that you were very upset because you knew he was cheating on you.
I found that
We
out
know.
after.
No. We know you knew before.
No.
Yes, because you even confronted one of the women. You were afraid he was going to try to go back to his wife.
I wasn't worried about him going back to his wife.
We know that you knew before this happened he was cheating. We also know, Sierra, he had a bunch of other women. You didn't deserve that. Was you out there cheating on him? No.
But
What were you
I
doing?
still-
You were going to work,
I still
coming
would-
home.
I still would never hurt him because everything.
not
I-
intentionally.
No. 'Cause
Not
everything
intentionally.
I went through with my brother. I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I wouldn't
Not
do that.
intentionally. But in the heat, in the anger, the frustration, being tired, being felt used, taken advantage of, giving him everything, and what does he do? He splits himself up between you and other girls. How is that fair? It's not. It's not fair to you. Certainly not fair for me to watch you going through this. Because I know you as a mother does not want to get into a relationship where a man treats her that way. You want her to get with a man who's going to treat her like a queen. Worship the ground she walks on and gives her everything she could possibly want.
Stephen may have been unfaithful, but make no mistake, the real Frankenstein in this relationship was Sierra. She had made Stephen so fearful for his life that he told a friend on numerous occasions that if he were ever to go missing, the police should look into Sierra. When the other detective returns, he has additional proof that collapses the entire story Sierra's been feeding them all along.
Get to Walmart. The second time you went, what time was that, do you think? And what day? Was that still Thursday?
I don't know. It was in the morning.
Same day, you know? Cause you went once, got the duct tape and the, was it the shoe thing? The foam. First, right? And then you went the second time, that same day? Is that when you got the saw?
I don't think so. I think it was Friday.
The second time was Friday?
Mm-hmm.
You know about what time?
No.
More or less?
How did you pay for it?
No, it had to be in the morning.
So Friday morning, how'd you pay for it?
I don't remember.
How much was it?
I know it was under 100.
Did you pay cash with his credit card or what? You didn't have any credit cards, did you?
I think it was cash.
So then you're saying they stayed with you longer than the 8 hours?
If you went Friday, you went Thursday, and then you went Friday.
I just did what I was told to do.
That's 2 days.
Yeah.
So they were in your apartment for 2 days?
No.
I don't understand that.
It's not to understand.
You went Thursday, okay? You bought the duct tape, the foam, You went back home.
Mm-hmm.
Friday morning, you go back and you buy the saw.
Yeah.
So they were at your apartment for 2 days.
Not 2 days straight, no. I just did.
So they left and come back while you were there with the dead body?
No, they called my phone. And you know, like the first day, like I said, when I came back from Walmart, that he wasn't there anymore.
So then, why have you buy the saw?
I just, like I said, I just did what I was told to do.
That don't make no sense, really.
So when did they call and tell you to do the saw, to buy the saw?
They came back checking to make sure that I did everything that they said, that I didn't have anyone at the house, that I wasn't doing anything that I wasn't supposed to do, and they would stay at the house.
You know what I think? And this is me thinking. I think you're right. He was probably in your room or your apartment for 2 days. But guess what? He's too damn big for you. You can't pick that body up. So now what I gotta do? Oh shit. Let me go get a saw or something. So now you go the next day to Walmart. You buy the saw, and then you chop them up, piece by piece. Then you load them in your truck, and you take them wherever. That's what I think. Is that what happened?
No,
Come on, look at me. Is that what happened?
no, I couldn't do anything like that.
Well, so why go a day later when the body's gone to buy the saw for these guys when they're not around?
Because I did what they told me.
That don't
to
make
do.
no sense.
Well, I'm sorry.
They're gone. Why would they come back? It makes no sense at all. They're not going to come back. If they've gotten you that scared, they're not going to come back.
I can't tell you what they look like.
Well, it makes more sense is what I just told you. And I'm just a detective. If you
You
told,
wanna make me be the bad guy?
No.
Yes, you
You
do.
were
hey,
doing
listen
that
to
on
what
your
you're
own.
telling us. If you told this story to any other person, they're gonna say it's a bunch of. They might believe what I just said. See, I'm gonna tell you again, probably the 5th time. It's over. It's done.
Alright, then
The thing is, listen,
stop talking
the
now.
thing
It's
is-
done and you're not gonna believe anything that I'm
The
saying.
thing is,
It's
listen.
pointless.
Right now is your time to tell us the truth. When the judge and jury see this, you know what's gonna happen?
You already told me.
They're gonna lock your ass up, throw away the key. That's what's gonna happen. Right now, we're setting up an interview with your daughter at 4:30. We're gonna pick her up, and we're gonna interview her. I could guarantee, I could bet money on it.
Pick her up with who?
She's gonna say there was no one in my apartment other than my
Is there-
mama.
The only silver lining of this horror is that Sierra's daughter gets to grow up in a much safer environment, away from her bloodthirsty mother.
Where'd you take her? Dumpster, maybe?
I didn't say any of that.
I mean, that's the more logical thing. Did you cut every limb? Did you cut his head off?
I didn't do any of that.
Is that the
I didn't do any of
the
that.
torso we found in the landfill? Is that gonna be him?
Sir, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, you did. So when you keep his body an entire day and a half in your apartment, were you sleeping there still, or did you go somewhere else? Did you stay? Hotel?
Sir, I already told you.
Okay, where did you sleep at? While these guys were there for a whole day and a half. With his body there. You had to sleep. I know she had to sleep. Where'd y'all go? Did they rent a room for you?
I already answered the question.
You didn't answer that question. That's the first time I answered.
You're just rewording stuff.
No, I never asked you about where you
You're
sleep
rewording.
at.
I already answered you when I said that we went to Walmart that day. When I came back, he was not there.
Okay, so the body was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So where did you stay at?
I stayed at home. What do you
I mean, there's
mean?
blood all over. There has to be blood, right?
No, there wasn't.
No blood.
No,
Did you clean?
no.
Who cleaned?
Sir, I told you when I got back from Walmart, he was not there. I did everything these guys told me to do.
So who cleaned? They did? Did you hire a cleaning person or what? Did you clean?
No,
You could clean them. That's your apartment.
but I didn't. No.
So they cleaned, I guess. Did you stay there that night with your daughter?
I mean, I had to. Where else am I going to go?
They just killed a guy and stuff, and you're gonna sleep there?
I did everything they told me to do.
So then you wait another day, 7 o'clock in the morning Friday, you go back to Walmart and you buy the saw.
Mm-hmm.
and they happen to show up again, oh, here you go, now you have to cut them up. Why are they going to do all that? If they already have the body away from your apartment,
I have no
they're going to
idea.
cut them up wherever they want
Probably
to. They don't need you no more.
Probably make me to do it so they're not on camera.
Did you do it?
I don't know what they're thinking.
Did you do it?
Go get this all like they
No,
said.
you cut 'em
here.
up?
No, absolutely not.
I find that story hard to believe.
Alright.
So no matter how we talk to you, how we tell you this, and it's full of shit and all that, you're going to say the same thing.
Of course, because I'm telling the truth. And I didn't want to tell
That
you
is
that
not the
much.
truth. That is not the truth.
Okay.
I can't believe you could sit there and no remorse at all. You don't give a shit about nobody. Not even your daughter. You don't care about your daughter. I can't believe you're sitting there like this, like nothing, and don't give a shit about your daughter, man. You don't give a shit about yourself. Of course you don't care about Steven. You freaking dismembered his damn body.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You don't give a shit about your daughter. Look at her now. That's what we feel for now. You sit there like nothing ever happened. And you make up a stupid bullshit story about two guys that nobody's gonna buy. No judge, no jury. Nobody in this world could buy that story. Nobody. You keep his body a day and a half in your apartment, bleeding all over your floor, and then you go buy a damn saw because you can't carry his body. And then you cut his ass up right there in that damn bedroom with your daughter playing games. How can you do that?
I didn't.
You're a brutal ass murderer. That's what you are. We're trying our best to tell people, whoever, she's not that bad. But you don't give yourself an out. You don't care. You sit there like you don't give a shit about nothing. How can you do that?
Because you're focusing on drilling me, saying that I'm a horrible mother and I don't give a shit about my child.
I'm sorry to tell you, yes you are.
Alright. Okay.
You don't give me no other explanations to something different. Then sit there hard, like you're a hard ass. That's what you look like. You don't care. How can you not care? You cut this man's body in pieces.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Anybody you tell this stupid story to, they'll tell you the same shit. Are you crazy? Are you full of it? The next day you go buy this saw because you can't carry this guy. He's 6 foot
6'1".
6'1", weighs 240 pounds. You can't carry him. So what's the next thing you got to do? What's logical to do? Cut him up piece by piece, put him in your damn Jeep, and take him dumpsters wherever you go. I don't know where you went. I know we found something in the dumpster. We're hoping it's him. You sit there like nothing. That's what I can't understand from you. I've talked to brutal ass murderers. You're not like that. But you're making me think that you are.
I didn't do anything to him. I did not touch him. And I'm not going to let you sit there and say that I did when I didn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
opened up
Yes,
and I
you
told
did.
you what happened.
Yes, you did. You did what you did. I mean, bad. I told you this in the beginning. She probably said the same thing about her experience. I've been working a lot of homicides. This shit is bad. It is bad. And I hope, again, like I told you earlier, you remember this interview for the rest of your life. When that damn hammer comes out at the end of the day, when they say, you know what, you're going to X amount of years to this prison here, then you remember something. Then you remember this.
Despite already confessing to friends, Sierra refused to fess up to the detectives. As a result, some of Steven's remains were never recovered, forcing his family to lay to rest only the parts of him that were found. On February 24, 2019, Sierra Stutton was sentenced to 45 years in prison. She must serve at least 22 and a half years before she is eligible for parole. While Steven's family received justice for their loved one, moving on has proven to be difficult. The family is forced to relive the tragedy through documentaries of the case produced by media networks. Steven's mother and brother have called on these production companies to stop painting false narratives about Steve and distorting their family's image. The loss of a loved one leaves a person with lasting wounds, and healing is often a lifetime process. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims' loved ones as they're navigating the weight of this loss. Does Sierra's crime qualify for the death penalty? Let us hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.